Street food.
Zoos! They're not so magical in China. Imagine an animal inside of a cage that's actually too small for it to stand up inside it, and the people are throwing trash at it, trying to get its attention for a selfie, all the while the animal's looking at you out the corner of their eye with an expression that spells, "Euthanize me, please." That's a typical Chinese zoo. But there are exceptions. The Panda Garden that we went to in Chengdu in season 4 has some dope habitats.
We can go the dolphins and the fish.
At the aquarium.
The Xi'an Aquarium is a mixture of quality. They recently renovated and opened a second park next door called the Polar Park. There's an additional fee, but it is worth doing both. That being said, I think my kids might have been happy just paying the 10 kwai to play on this bounce house thing out in front of the aquarium. There were polar bears, Arctic wolves, beluga whales. Belugas are my favorite. They just look like they want to be your friend, you know? You got your fish, you got your merch.
A couple sea lions in about a foot of water.
Beluga and children experience area.
I guess they ain't seen blackfish.
Then there's the penguins. Now, from a distance, it looks like the penguins have a really full habitat with lots of penguins standing around. Upon inspection, you realize those are all statues of penguins. And there's only 3 live penguins, and they're swimming in the water and they're sticking really close together, looking like they're afraid maybe those penguin statues are gonna come to life. Some kind of aquarium penguin nightmare fantasy thing going on. There's a dolphin show. I don't think the dolphins really like each other because when they're not jumping, they're kind of fighting each other in the water. But my girls like the show. I mean, they haven't seen The Cove, so. I'll tell you one thing, if you want to know what a zoo full of fish smells like for real smells like, you should visit the Xi'an Aquarium. Spoiler alert, it's unpleasant. And it makes their food options even less appealing. They just have the usual, your popcorn, your ice cream, your not dogs. Been there, done that, it's not happening. So how about this seafood snack? Grilled crawfish.
Got some awesome claws there. They grill this junk.
We got this at a barbecue joint outside my apartment complex.
They give you these nice gloves, which is nice. I've never gotten these in China in my life. So I'm gonna pull off the tail, throw this whole gut guy away. You don't need that. And then you just got the tail. I'm gonna break it up. I'm pretty careful with it because I don't want to get a bunch of shell in my mouth and ruin the experience.
We actually ordered them by mistake, and I didn't like the first one that I tried, but then I ate 20 of them. They grew on me.
Pull it out. And there you have, that's how you eat Chinese barbecue crawfish. Boom.
Holler if you're down with grilled crawfish. How do you eat them? How do you like to spice them? Plus, let me know in the comments if you got a good aquarium story. Next week, I'll be premiering my new Chinese language show in place of street food. It's called 太麻烦你了. It's a simple man on the street concept. It's got Chinese culture, just like street food, only you'll get to hear my poorly pronounced Mandarin. In honor of my in-laws visit, I'm going to be talking to some Chinese students, asking them some questions about their siblings, their parents, and their family dynamics. And street food will be back the following week. But next week, I'll see you for the premiere of my show. Until then,
Eat it on the street!
watch out for the parasites.
Street food.
Wow. What about M&Ms?